Okay. All right, testing Twitch. No, wait. Testing Twitch. Testing YouTube. It's very different. All right. What the hell? They changed the scripts. Okay. Hmm. Not working. I need to go find a very long video that I can listen to while I do occasional stuff. Um, all right. So what I'm doing now is just some cleaning up this code here. Once we did the hit stop handler at the end that handles all the stuff, the interactions, I was trying to remove some redundancies. So let's see. Um, Basically the way it's working right now. Ah. So the way it's working right now. Do that. Let's open. We have all the hierarchy, and we do everything, all this stuff, and then we get to player one. And player one has a script, and it in this script, it's going to send like information, and typically it will send information to whoever here or below it. This player two is below it, and then there's a handler, a hit handler, and like script can send messages to whoever, and then it will change some values or it'll do whatever it's supposed to do. Um, but like it sends it to here, it sends it to player two, which also has a script, and that script will run after player one. So what can happen is if player one hits player two, on this frame, player one's script will send a message to player two, like it hit them, right? And all the hit does is changes a bunch of values, and one thing the value it changes is the state. The script has a state on it, and the state, uh, player one will send like state change, to like and make it go and make player two go into hit stop. The problem with this is if player two and player one hit each other on the same frame, normally in a fighting game you would trade. But in this case, player one will resolve first. So player one will send a message to player two here saying you are now in hit stop. You are not in like a normal attack. You're not in like the attack state. Player one is in the attack state, and the script determines what happens in the attack state. And in the script, when you're in the attack state, you send a message to player two. So player one script resolves first. After it sent the message that player two, oh, you got hit, now we go to player two. And player two runs the script, but now it's in hit stop. It is not in attack, it's in hit stop. So player two will always lose a trade because their script is done after player one's in the hierarchy. It has to be done in order. So the new way we did it is by creating a hit handler here. So everything else is the same, but once we get to like we both attack, once we get to player one's script, it sends a message to the hit handler, which has a list of interactions. And it puts that inside the list of interactions in that order, in the order it got it in, right? So it has like a bunch of like bunch of information that is sent by player one, and we'll just do it in order. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, and then like that's resolved here, and then player two is still in the attack state because it hasn't changed state. So when player two's script gets to the attack state logic, it will do the same thing as player one. It will send it to the hit handler, and the hit handler will log that underneath it. And then what will happen is once we get to the hit handler, and then like once player two's script is done, we'll move to the hit handler, which happens last. And all the hit handler does is it runs through this list. It runs through this list and sends all the information to the correct person. So like actually this goes here. It will send all the attack information to the person who got attacked, and then they both get hit. So they can, and then at the end of this frame, this is when you actually see it. You will see it on like the screen. Both characters got hit at the end of the frame, and then it will like loop back to the beginning of the hierarchy for the next frame. So that's how we're solving that. And now I'm just gonna, there's like a bunch of redundancies in the code now that I've changed this pretty important part of the script. So we're gonna go to that. Where is my code? All right, so we're on code. All right. So here's player one. There's what I described is like right here. And actually, what I described is right here. Yeah. So this is the handle hit. This is if you hit another person. This is what happens. It sends all that information to the hit handler. In this case, I'm doing the ball. So before the ball was sent much less information, but it was sent some information, and it's all handled here. Um, so you can see like a thing is ball. So the ball was sent a message to this function that's on the ball object, and then this function that's on the ball object, and then there's a combo system that's also in the hierarchy. But I don't really have to do that because in the hit stop file, I can just do it here, and so we can make like a little because I have to keep in mind I have to do this for every single attack this character has. All here's another one. I haven't like removed these yet, but I have to do it for I have to repeat this over and over and over. So instead of repeating it, you can just put it into one file and it can handle everything. So that's what I'm doing here. There's a quick tidbit. I believe C# needs like compile time. Um, it needs to know what everything is at compile time. Something like JavaScript doesn't need to know what everything is at runtime because it will figure it out at runtime. But I think like if I remove this, like this right here, this is a default variable. If you don't put something here while you're calling this function, it will say it's 0. But if I remove this and I save it and I go into here, I go back to like the handle ball. And I just remove this. Now handleball will give you an error because you need something in plus speed. You can actually see right. Actually, can you see this? Um, Hang on. I'm not sure if you can see this. If I do this, can you see it? 1 second. I'll just see the stream. No, you can't see that. Okay, it's giving me a message that shows that I need to put something inside for this variable. So if I do this right here, they'll give me an error because I don't have a default variable in hit stop. But if I put this back to normal and then I save it, the error goes away because it just assumes that if you don't have anything, no value in that variable, it will be 0. But in this case, I'm going to put 1. And the same thing goes for combo boost. That has a variable of 5. These have to be like compile time constant, I believe. So I think you can't put a variable here. It has to know immediately at the time of compilation of the code what this what this value is. Compile time constant, I think is what it's called. So in this case, I made this and I put it up here, and that's all that happens. But you can see like here, this combo faster, it will increase the ball speed by 5 every time. So I have to do this for everything now. But I'm gonna do this for the parry. So right here we have reset side. I think I can just gonna copy handle hit stop handle ball. Go up here. And I don't really think I don't need like to send this here anymore. But I'm gonna comment this out just in case. I'm going to give it, this has to be a vector. So right here, I change the ball's velocity, and then I give them the ball's velocity when I could just send them the vector. And I don't have to mess with the ball's velocity up here. Because it will mess with the ball velocity later in here. This is what actually changes the ball's velocity. I'm pretty sure anyway. I'll check that. And so right here, these two are not necessary anymore. Um, so this doesn't add anything to that, but it can be 0. And the combo boost for parrying is 15. So that's going to be like this, and I'm going to test this. So let's see if this actually does what I need it to do. That's what we're compiling. Okay. I need fourth of my meter to parry. Oh my god. It's streaming, so there's like issues with frame. Yep, more issues. And I'm missing now. Hmm. It is not changing direction. I believe because yeah, right here. So um this value, what this does, it makes it a what's the word? It doesn't actually change the ball's velocity. What it will do is it will put the ball into hit stop typically, and then or no, there's a value called speed time that only happens after hit stop. At the end of hit stop, basically it saves. I actually wrote this. So like when you hit somebody, the game freezes for half a second, right? Or like those two characters have to freeze for the same amount of time. It's called hit stop, and that means I have to zero the velocity. Um, for some random period of time, and that means that I have to save the velocity it had before, and then zero the velocity. Um, so that's what I do with this. That's what this function does in handleball. Handleball set the knockbacks on the ball. Yeah, right here. It saves it to speed time. And then when the hit stop is over, then it applies speed time to the ball's velocity. The problem is this never goes into hit stop because this is 0. Um, so what I can do is I can give it a duration. I can give it like 5 here, and then this should work. But it will make the ball freeze for like 5 frames, and I guess that's fine. Um, I want to check something. I'm gonna make it freeze for 10 frames, and I'm gonna hit it. Uh, so I'm gonna see what that will do. It probably won't do anything. We'll just change it to. It probably won't do anything. I'm gonna pair it. I'm gonna start moving. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. That's fine. Now we're going to try to hit it again. It should just overwrite in this case. Yeah, I think it just overwrites it. Okay, so I think that works out fine. I don't want it to do 10 frames. I want to do like I can do like 1 frame. It will still work, but I'll do 5 in this case. Down here. Alrighty, so blah 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 blah. Blah. Okay, now we're going to handle ball. What does a hit handler do? Um, right here, handle hit sends blah 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 blah. I think this is fine. Yeah, duration has to be the same for both of them, so that's why this is duration is set up here for this character, and then you send them the duration. Um, how to deal with AD window? I don't know. I think these two are like redundant pieces of code for the new character. Yeah, so default 5 is okay, so that's hit. And big hit. So right here, yeah. So here we have it's just this. So I'm just gonna this is just boilerplate and every character has it, so I'm gonna do 1 and 5. I can just do 1 because 5. I don't know what this is. I don't think I use this anymore. I'm pretty sure I don't remember what this ball speed is for. Um, because so basically this whole multi thing doesn't exist. What multi was that if you were moving and you hit them, you would gain some extra speed on the ball. Like if you were fast falling and you hit the ball at the same time, you would it would be like basically a multiplier. But I don't think multiplier is too much. So I think I'll remove this feature. So I can just add it back by like I can just do like times multi, but I don't want to do that because that will like make the ball go really fast. Way too fast. Um, why is all this here? I think those are test frames. Or something else. This is the first attack I used. I made. So it's all this commented code. Trying to figure out what to do. Right here. If the game is paused, frames are greater than 9. I think that its character was moving for some reason. I don't know what that was for. I'm not sure, but this is all like old code from years ago. It's a big issue. Like, I don't want to refactor this entire game because like it would take so much. There'd be like so much to change, and I would at that point just want to port it over to Godot. I don't want to like sit here and go through all this code again, especially when I just figured out a much better way to deal with it. I just want to do a full refactor of the entire game. So we'll go here and let me check because yeah, this happens a lot too. Ball velocity is 0 somewhere. and then I add force. I don't know what add force does exactly, even on impulse. It doesn't like do exactly what I want. Um, yeah, applies force to the rigid body. I don't know. I don't know. I would have to change everything for that. So I think for this one, I just want it to be. I want the height to stop moving. So what you can do, you can do this. It's sort of redundant. Make a new vector and say I don't want to change the ball velocities x and then 0 and directly change this. It's better, I think, just to do times equals vector to right. The vector to right is one and is a new vector of 1 and 0, and that will multiply. That'll basically do the exact same thing. It won't change the x coordinate or the x um, part of the vector, but it will zero the y part of the vector. That's vector math, though. So when you add force and you send it the ball velocity, yeah. Uh, though I might like. Do I always zero the ball velocity? No, but then I would add force, and I don't always add force. Sometimes I just change the. It's annoying. That's all that. Wait, did I change combo faster? I don't think I did. I did. So now we're an up hit, and here's handball for that. Um, oh, these two do two different things. So I think what I'll do is plus speed is 1, and this will be 0 because it's going to put a. They do two different variables here, two different combo systems, and the default handleball also does a combo boost dot fast or whatever. Um, so I have to specify to make it 0 because I don't want them to add anything to that. Um, because it's already been taken care of here. So that's fine, that'll work. And plus speed is 1, and then reset side is unnecessary. Okay. Oh, so I don't change it here. Oh, I do. Okay. That's fine. This can be again times equals vector right. Semicolon. Then we are in colliders dudes, and I don't think that really does anything. That's just these are two different. Then we have it spike, and spike is actually, yeah, I don't think I need that. This combo system faster up here, and yeah, those are just two default variables, so I don't need these. Oh, this just changes the ball velocity. It doesn't do any air force, so let's do this. And this is the spike. I'm gonna check now, actually, before I destroy my code any further. I'm just adding like potential error on potential error. All right, now spike. Let's check spike. Oh my god. All right. Yeah. No. I'm back. Oh my god. Can't play my own game. That works. Yeah. God. Just I hate how it takes so long to stream these in. Good. Oh, you can see it, but everything's working. So that's just more stuff. That's more other stuff. Um, wait, what is this? Why is their combo system faster? Uh, that's not a thing. Oh, it is. Wow. Yeah, that's God, that's so weird. Like I don't know, I do this double step thing. It's just like this ridiculous ball velocity thing, and then this. She's mean to long hit. I don't even know like what this stupid math is about. I just do ball speed actually. I can just use that for ball speed. I can just, but then ball RP. Yeah, then you can't use that for. I don't know. It's not necessarily. So 1 and 5, those are the default values. Those are not the default values. I have to go back up. 1 is a default, 0 is a default value. At some point, I don't put it. Handle ball. Yeah, that's gotta be a 1 here. Okay, here, that's 1. Okay. And then I don't need these two, and 5 is okay. So these are all unnecessary. Okay, we get to yeah, and that's I think that's all of them. All right, now let's go to Gravity. All right, go to the other girl. She has a parry, but it is like way different stuff. Her parry is actually her super. So whatever. Handball, and handball is 1 and 5. I should really change that. I should make plus speed to be 1 by default. So I should just remove this because they're all like 1 and 5, 1 and 5. This is high hit, and actually I think the only time I don't use it for Charlie over here is up here where it's 0. Yeah, I think that's it. So these don't have to be here. That does have to be here. Yeah. So I have to get to the next one. Be 0. What's next after that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so because that's just gonna be 1 5, which is fine. I'm gonna go to the next one, and it's gonna be 1 and 5. I don't need that anymore. Then we're gonna go to the next one, and that's gonna be 10 if it's grounded, and 5 if it's aerial. That's kind of backwards. So this has to be 1 and 0 because I have to make sure they don't add extra. Blah blah blah. Spike. 1 and 5. Let's erase that, and everything will be fine. And this is going to be 0. That's nothing. 1 and 5. Cool. And that's all she wrote. Now let's see if this stuff works. Still. Change characters. Console. Five. And I'll go to 0 and 5. 10. Excellent. 15. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to wait. I just keep doing this until it streams it. Just every single drawing, one by one. I guess it should go back to 13 when we're done. Yep, 20. Or 20, yeah. We started at 20, it should go to 25 when I explore this goal. Okay, then we'll go to 25 and explore the goal. I'm gonna try one more time. Now it should be 30, 41. Yeah, added some parts. God, I hate this about streaming. Like that's not like the capture. That's just like it's gotta like the freezing. It's gotta load in these drawings as they come in. They don't. It doesn't load it beforehand. So have a smooth experience. It really fucks up the FPS. I just have to keep pressing this until it stops. And now we have these. I have these. And I don't have any of Cassandra's. So like yeah, it's just freezing because I'm trying to start this attack. And it's just trying to take all of them. And it just goes nuts. I hate it every time I start Unity. This happens. Yeah, that's the worst one. Yeah, it's just going crazy. Uh, there's air dash. Yeah, it's constant. All right. Anyway, running. The running was the worst one because there's not enough space to run, so I constantly have to go backwards and do this. It looks like everything is taken care of. And more streaming, more freezing. I love it. It's just the worst part of this thing. This should be 51 after this. Yeah, okay, good. At the bottom there. Alright, cool. God. Uh, uh, Thank you, Shannon Pounds. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the art for this. Um, yeah, the art on this game also takes a very long time. That's why there's still not much of it, but I am working on the new character. That's how it starts. That's how it will look in the end. But it got to start somewhere. Um, yeah, and that's how it's done. Excuse me. Let's see. After that, I think that's all the cleanup I wanted to do here. So I think we can start with our guy's first attack. What's it gonna do? That's our guy's first attack. It's down here. So to create a state for his attack. Yeah, all right. And we'll say it's straight hit. We'll just call it straight hit. Or does it have to check actually? Where are we? This is it. Yeah, so I put this all on the top. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Blah 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 blah. Don't care. Okay. So now we are at the hits, the attacks. So I can just write a state, any state. I can just say down here. I'll call it state. If state equals straight, for a straight hit. Um, this won't happen, but if um, is grounded, set state to idle. So basically cancel it out. You'll immediately get out of it once you're done. Um, oh yeah, if you I guess I should probably let's see. Um, all right. And then what do we do? We stop movement. Um, we clamp the magnitude. Um, with its magnitude clamped to the max length. I don't think I have to do that. I just have to like that was just something because I learned what clamp magnitude was. So I think I can just do this. It caused a bunch of problems though. So and this will happen every frame. That's why this is done. Okay, and then here, uh, depending on we have to actually make the animation for this. Um, that's what determines the frame timings. And so yeah, actually I can get to that. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just put this in here for now because I don't I can just test it if it hits the ball. What was anim change? What is this function? Okay, like I got it. See what does it do? Oh, it sets the animation state. Yeah, I have to do that every single time, all the time, every frame. With the way I did it before, but I don't have to do it here. I can just do it. It will just happen already. So just frames plus anim speed does have to be 0 because it frees the animation. So and then it will start the function that actually runs everything. How did I do this in the other game that I made? Because these are complicated. Um, oh, I did just put it in this function. That's right. So it's on art heavy stream today. Probably tomorrow I'll start the actual attack and do the animations and stuff. Um, but today it's gonna be coding. You might get into some animation. Maybe do some art. Hmm. Hmm. Right, that just stops everything. I think that's it. Because this is mostly what it is. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Trying to think of how I'm gonna have to approach this. The way I do my other game is actually pretty complicated. There'll be a list of colliders. Um, so there's like a list of colliders. Well, let's diagram this out because I don't know how I forgot about all this, but I forgot about all this. Okay. So okay. So um I need to do okay, so there's a what happens is that there's a list of colliders, which is and like actually sorry, these overlap boxes are the overlap boxes, basically the detection boxes, the hit boxes, return like a list of things they're colliding with, of game objects, I think, or collision boxes they're colliding with. So what we'll do is so we and I can have multiple different overlap boxes, the hit boxes. Like this could be one here, like a hitbox could be like that's a hitbox, and then there's another one over there, and then there's one back here for some reason. These are like smash hitboxes. And there's like the player. Those are smash hitboxes. Like they're just everywhere. And each of these overlap boxes are just looking for something, some other collider, some other hurt box, character's hurt box that they collide with in that area. Um, and it'll return like the list of all of them. So what I have to do is I can have multiple overlap boxes, hit boxes. So I will put all of them into a list of overlap boxes. So I made a list of a list. Um, and then I can look through all of them basically. Um, I can look through all of these in the code, and that will send everything. And what you have to make sure of though is that see how these two are like this will actually no, not yet. Not yet. What you have to do is you have to get it will give you like a box collider name, and then you have to extract the information out of that to get the actual player character. But once you get the player character, you have to get their name and put it on a list. you'll have another list, and you put on a list for that frame or for the however long you want this list to be there. And this is just a list of names. So the logic is that the overlap, like we're gonna look through the overlap boxes, uh, starting with this one. Like that's 1, 2, 3, and that's like 1, 2, 3. So what we're gonna do, the logic is that we look for what's overlapping here. Are we finding any hitboxes in overlap box 1? And it will be put into this list, and then we start reading the list. And if we find somebody, the list that this list of names is empty, right? Whenever I want it to be empty. Um, and we will take the information from the box 1 and we will extract the name of what it's colliding with, and then we're gonna write it. Um, we're gonna write it here, and then what we're gonna do is this might be colliding with two things. It might be colliding with two things, and we're gonna get this other thing, and then we're gonna go. This is a list, right? So it's gonna give me the next thing, and we're gonna extract the name from that other thing that it hit, and we're gonna check if that name is already there. If that name is already there, we are going to ignore this whole collision. We're not going to hit the same person every frame. Basically, that's what this is for. And we'll just take this and we'll skip this whole collision. We're not doing it. We reject the whole thing. Or sorry, reject the whole thing. If it doesn't show up on our list, then we will add it to the list and it will be passed through to the handle hit function. So it's like a two-step check. And that's how you did. And in this game, it's not that important because it's only like you can only hit one ball and you can only hit the other player. So there's not like a million different. It doesn't have to be very scalable. But this is for the platform fighter I made, and this is how I handle it. Because in the platform fighter, you can hit however many characters, a bunch of projectiles and items. So you need a bunch of need this sort of like check involved. So it's actually pretty complicated. I'm not sure how this works here. Unity might have some things, but we're gonna do this for criminal control. So what I need first is actually I should do this differently. So like I need a list of lists. So what is a collider box return? Collider 2D. Okay, yeah, so it returns a collider 2D, a list of collider 2Ds. Oh no, or oh yeah, oh there's only yeah, oh god. Ah, that's right. I had yeah, list of his overlap box all. Overlap box all will give you a list of lists. Overlap box will only look for one thing. It only has one thing it can look for because in this game you only have to look for one other player and one other character. Um, so, but in that case, I had to sort of divide them into colliders, and colliders do this looks for the ball, and that looks for the player, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I might just hmm. might just do that then. Sometimes I'll need multiple colliders. That's the issue. Um, okay, gotta think about this for a second. Okay, so if I have colliders and I hit them, if I hit somebody with, if I want two colliders at the same time, yeah. So I think like yeah, I think yeah. I need a list of I need a list of colliders at least. Yeah. So I think I'll just have an array of colliders. Because I've already separated all this into ball versus human, so that'll be fine. So I'm gonna go to the top, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna get a attack states, fighting mode only states. Um, I don't need any of these attack states. I don't use them anymore. It's yeah, the states are useless, so just attack stuff. Um, public, no, public collider 2D list colliders or ball. And then fighters guy. I think these are self. I have to clear these at the end, by the way, but that will come later. I think these are self. What they're called? Cleaning. I think so in C sharp. Hmm. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hmm. So I think I can just let's try this. Let's see. So at the beginning, I'm going to have to define the colliders. So colliders ball dot add. Excuse me. Um, is it add? Or do I do that in the beginning? No, how did I do it here? Yeah, there's empty ones. Oh. Yeah, so to make a I think I'd use a generic list if I want to just add stuff. But I guess I don't, like, this is the thing, I don't need like 10. I can do this. Like, if I go up to the top, I have to initialize this stuff. So, for fuck's sake. New, and then I have to put like a number here, so 10. So like 10 hitboxes per attack, and I never need that, so that'd be a waste. But I mean, we'll see. I think I'd use a generic list, generic C# list to if I wanted to do something more complicated. So now we can just like is it like push? Or do I have to actually like okay? Well, I can just use this. I mean, I guess I just do this manually. Think I can just like 0 equals an overlap box, so physics.2d. Yeah, an overlap box, and this will just this is it. It'll just be something. Let me see what kind of. And this is the hard part. I think what I want to do is make a dictionary of the hitboxes. Yeah, I want to make it like yeah, okay, I'll do that. I think that's better. Uh, so again, what I did with the game, I just created a dictionary of attacks, like a bunch of attacks that he had. I think I will put them at the bottom. So so be string object, and will be name. This one will be straight. Oh, it's just regular. And that will equal new dictionary string object. Yoink. Just do this, and I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah. Invoke, and then here, and now I can just. So, what's the key? The key will be for or like the frame as being the string. I guess it doesn't have to be in a string. I can just use. What if I just use number? Like int. Yeah, what if I just do like? Yeah, I might be able to do that. At like when I want it to start, I guess. Um. No, but then I have to do like when it ends. Like it'll be better if it's a string. I think I can automate this, but we'll say 4. It'll make my life easier. So this will be the position of the ball. So like this will be the position of the overlap box. So I think it's this. Actually, I'll make this a box. Um. Oh, but then I have to do like frame 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah. So I'll say 4. Yeah. I'll say 4 box, and then this will be 4 angle, and the angle is like 0. So just 0. Oh, but I can't do that because facing doesn't have a value yet. Yeah, it doesn't have these values yet. And so I'd have to like put them in at the time, and I've already done that, so there's no point doing this. Um, mm, okay, yeah. Okay, so that's kibosh on that. Let's go back to where I was. Uh, late update. Okay, so I have to put it here. Yeah. And so if it's higher than 57, so frames. um, Yeah, the positions have to change all the time too. So frames, if frames are greater than 57, we set state to idle. This basically means like, it's over, like the whole thing's done. Whatever this number is, I don't know what's gonna be. Alrighty, alrighty. or equal. Hmm. What I'm gonna do is set state. Oh, just hit. Call it just hit. Let's do that. I can just go down and do that. It doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. Good. All right. All right. All right. Direction layer. Alrighty. And it's not Collider's ball. Oh, that's Collider's man guy. There's okay. Oh, frames. This has to be done in frames. Oh no, 9, whatever. And those are that's it. So now if um for for each collider hitbox in Collider's ball. Here. Cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold in here. We're gonna look through this. Basically, we're gonna look through this, and there's only one thing I know, but like later on there might be more. Colliders. Ball. Okay. And no, we need a list of names. I need just a string. Public string hit list equals new string array 10. This will be the amount of collisions maximum you can have with in the game. If hit list, oh no, yeah, for each string name in string name in hit list. Aim equals hitbox dot name, maybe, or get parent. Hitbox game object dot name, I think. Yeah, name. The name is player. No, not name. It's I put tag, right? The tags are player one, player two. 1 second. I just have to get this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Yeah, it's tag. It's tag. Ball is like. Oh, the ball. I don't think you need to do this. Oh yeah, I do need to do this. If it equals game object name. Or rather, no. Yeah, yeah, the name of the game object. Yeah, if name equals game object's name, I think I need like a keep hit as well. It's not true, then if it does not, if the name is not on the list, or the name, I think I did. No, yeah, I don't think I do for each. I do for a simple for loop. For I need the index. Let I what? Oh, I can't do let I. Int I. I'm thinking JavaScript 0. I is less than uh, hit list dot length I plus plus if hit list at index I that string equals that, then I think just start with keep hit should be false. I should put that up. I need to make sure to keep hit. So like once we're done with every single um, thing in that frame, I guess that's like frames are less than 9. Yeah, I think this is the logic. So this is where all the frames are done. The frame logic is set. Set state to idle. Um, and then if hit list, it does not. Okay, so the collider's ball hits anything. So the hit list, or like when we if hit list is null, like once we get to null, or hit list equals, right? I would say hit list equals this, then we're going to say I'm going to break. Else if hit list, oh, it's else if, sorry. Else if hit list at index I equals null, um, that's going to a lot of coding, a lot of very annoying coding. Hmm. All right. Okay. Take it, and what we're gonna do is hit list I. We're gonna say hit list I. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make it hitbox dot game object dot name, and then we're gonna do all our logic. These are always the exact same, aren't they? Yeah. So to be two of them. Ooh, both. Um, God, I can't change it now. Right now, it's unfortunate. Basically, Collider's ball. The ball and the characters are on different layers, and the layer masks are like what they're actually the layer they're actually looking on. They're not gonna look for any other colliders if they're not on this layer. So I was thinking if I could just combine both of these and I could just look for both collide balls and the players, but they're on different layers. And I'm not sure how to put them, make a box do both. I think I can. Can I just do like multiple layer masks? I think there was a way to. I wasn't sure. Anyway, say and I'm going to go to here. I'm gonna give it like a thing I want to do. What the hell does set frames do? What is this? Oh right, it just makes cannonball to false. That's such a like you can see how it used to do so many things and just like it's just its game was built on top of itself as it changes. Ah, the ruins of my shit code. Okay, so that's all that. Like if it's the ball, um, that duration is no longer a float, so you don't put that F there. Um, then I think that's it. We just break. We just stop. We stop looking through the list and we look through the next thing in the hitbox. Uh, the collider's ball thing. And so like that's nothing really. It's really nothing. And then you have to look through the next list. We basically do the same thing, and um, but for a guy. So let's go back to big hit. Don't care about any of this. Whatever. We can always can't hit. That's what this stuff like can hit and can ball. That was to make sure you couldn't hit more than once per frame, or not hit the same thing every frame. And now this is a way better, more scalable, more simpler solution than constantly dealing with another variable. Combo faster. Take me to this. Oh, I have to do it all the time. Okay. I see. Yeah, you have to do this all the time because it removes, it increases current volley, and it removes one from the other guy. Yeah, okay, that's why I need to do it all the time. Okay, so that's fine. So, I think I missed this. Just need that, all that code. Go through here. I'm gonna get rid of all of this. That in there. Things are not a thing. We do. Third frames are not. Plus plus. Plus semicolon. That will do that. Boop, 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 boop. Um, I don't know if I need durations equals 0. I'm not sure what that's for. Durations will be 0. And just before I'm going to take a break in a second. Before I do, you have to clear this list every time this starts. So I'm going to go up to set state, and we are going to clear the list. So in just hit, I'll do start attack. So I'm going to do this a lot. Start hit. We're going to go through, we're going to for each string name in hit list. Name equals null. Wait, what? Oh, I can't assign it. Damn. All right. Let's go the old-fashioned way. Int I equals 0. I is less than. I is less than hit list dot length I plus plus. We're just gonna make it all null. Hit list dot length equals null. And this is gonna happen every time it starts, no matter what it is at the beginning. Oh, sorry, hit list at index I. So anytime this starts, we're gonna use start hit and anything else I have to do at the beginning of any of this. So let me see. Actually, let me see if I what I do have to do. That's gonna be in do hit, the do functions. Do hits. All right, so when you start these functions, it's going to why why is it doing this? Oh, makes a noise. Yeah, randomly makes a noise. So it will say just hit is true. Man, I don't need any. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. What is start swing? What does that do? Oh, look at all the stuff I have to stop and start and make sure it works at the beginning of every single thing. Dash cancel is false. Do I use that? Jump timer is false, and this is all taken care of already. These are unnecessary. New system. I might need that. I don't know yet though. I don't have to do any of this. All right, so let's go back to do hit. If it's grounded and num equals 1. I mean, this is kind of unnecessary, isn't it? Why is it air hit? Uh, where's the input state? Input check. When does okay? What is can air attack? What is this? Yeah. What exactly is all this? Why is it needed? Um, it shouldn't be this like compartmentalized, I don't think. Uh, it's just like oh, this is how like the buffering works, but oh, because if you're too close to the ground, what's gonna happen? Yeah, I remember this issue I had. If you're too close to the ground, you're going to and you start the attack. Hmm. Ah, so if you were too close to the ground, um, and it read this, it read air hit because there are no landing frames. It switches to. I think I should just make use. I think I can just use make use. Do hit. I think yeah, it's immediately make used, uh, so it won't be used again. Hmm. I guess this is fine. Input timer is meaningless. If state does not equal just hit. State is actually no set state. Set state. And then the aerial is a different thing. Yeah. Okay. This is done before any. Go to set state. This is done before anything. So we'll just do a start hit. It'll run this number random and we'll say we'll go to do hit. We'll just have it do this. Um, we'll get rid of that. Don't need it. That's useless. input state anymore. Rand, I don't need this. And I don't need this. Mess that up. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. So don't need any of this. This will be taken care of later. That goes away, and that goes here. All right, let's see if this works. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check. Oh, there's an issue. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's a lot of problems. So that's not a thing. It's not. We get. All right. Well. Hitbox is not null. Oh, Collider's man guy. Alright. Oh, it works. Oh my god. But it's not like sending it to the right place. Okay, I didn't see. I didn't expect that. Mm, okay. Oh, I never sent it any. I've never sent it any velocity. Oh, oops. Okay, that's why. This sends it. I just sent it this its speed. I didn't do anything to it. All right, let's send it the speed. Let's just send it. I don't know. Let's just send it that. So right here, I don't send it any. I don't send it anything. This is supposed to be where like where you change the speed of the ball, but I just sent it back its speed that it had, so that it never changed. And this has to be new vector. Okay. Hmm? Okay. Okay, that works. And this is gonna be the ball's velocity. Oh, times 2. All right, let's see it. Hmm. Hmm. It's very slow. Yeah, that's very slow. It said, all right, something's off. But we are hitting it, and the send everything's being sent, so that's fine. Let's go to. Actually, does this work? Okay, it does work. Look at that. Look at that. That works. That can completely fail. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. Um, why? 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 Why is it like stop in place? Um, Velocity dot x times 2. I only get like, what does add force do? God damn it! What does it do? I might have to put like an enormous number here. And multi isn't really a thing here, so that might be zeroing everything because it might be multiplied by zero. So let's try finding multi. Making it equal just 1. No, very slow. Hmm? It's still not working. I just get rid of multi. Something's off. Make like a really big number. We'll make it like 500. Let's see if this works. All right, there you go. It needs like a lot. It's not even really that fast. Looking through the ball, I think there's an issue as well. Yeah, that's the increment. Yeah, okay, I have to put this. I thought I'd put this in plus speed, but I actually have to put it in knockback. Because if you get, because the speed doesn't change yet. Yeah, I don't think I actually need this here. Before I destroy everything, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this, and I need this in knockback. I need to apply it to speed time. To this better. This won't actually change anything. There's one very subtle thing it will change. It might be hard to tell, but if you look at the bottom, every time you hit the ball and it's very hard, this flame will like shoot up. Oh, no, it's causing a lot of problems. Hmm. Sums up. Sums up. Um, Maybe your speed increases. What happens? No, direction X is 0, so it won't change anything. That's why. Uh, I can't mess with speed time. I can get the like the actual. Do this. Um, and get the sign basically. Can I just get the sign of something? Is there a function for this? I hope so. Oh, okay. Then yeah. I just return the sign. So I'll get math x dot sign of hit dot x. Okay. And this will do y. Okay, no, there's a function for this. I don't know, I was messing around with this. Uh, Okie dokie. Will this work? Excuse me. Come on. Yay, it works. It works. Yay. Yep, okay. So actually, you can tell, if you look at the bottom, there's that fire thing, uh, in the middle of the scores and stuff, and the levels, the meters at the bottom. When it hits the side of the wall, it will like the flame will jump up for a second because for like when it hits that, that's the term that's like tied to the speed of the ball. So when it hits that the side, it's not um it's not like making it it's not clamping the speed of the ball to the maximum speed of the ball that I have uh lined up. And that and because it's not clamped to the maximum, it can just go out of bounds in one frame. It has like an unbound there's no cap to the speed for like one frame, but sometimes that's enough to like go out of bounds immediately. Like right after that, it's like for one frame because immediately after that one frame, it will be the the max speed logic it'll hit the max speed logic and it'll like clamp the speed. It'll cap the speed again. But um for like that one frame it won't. So I have to fix that. But you notice like when I hit it, it doesn't like the fire doesn't jump up in the middle. The fire doesn't jump up in the middle. Oh, there's a problem. All right. Because I'm immediately clamping the speed it can have. Um, so there's a problem. Mm. It was. It should be sending it upwards. Yeah, the speed here is 20. Like the speed I've sent it here is 20. So it should always like be basically it's coming down and then it's going this way X, but it's going this way on Y, and it shouldn't be doing that. Um, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna debug
log this so I can actually get the value I want.
So now we're gonna look at the console log. Yeah, set at 20, so what's the issue? Why is it doing that? Uh, how does speed time work involved? Is speed time? Um, so like, yeah, debug. I'm gonna add some more debug logs. Come on. All right, let's see. All right. Why is it negative? At some point it goes negative. Yeah, the end of this. I want to see what speed time is. All right, one more time. I just want to see what's on the bottom left. Hmm. Wait. No, it's 20. I don't get it. This is because I'm using. I should just use like add force and all that. Um, it's 0. Why is it 0? This makes no sense. Why is it like 130? And why is this? When did this happen? Hit dot y is 20. The absolute value of speed time dot hit. Very basic thing I think I'm missing. So like right here, max speed is greater than max speed, then speed time equals that whatever times math f dot sine. Max speed is always positive, so it why within this frame here? Let's get rid of all the debug logs just to make this clear. So I want you. You're not the problem. This is the problem. Okay, one more time. Okay. Okay. No, this is the yeah. Okay, that's why. Why is why? I don't understand. Uh, when? When is that changing? So like between like here and here, these are supposed to be like very simple. Speed time equals new vector here. Oh, it's okay. Um, so it's not affecting this at all. So, oh God. Okay. Okay, I see. Hmm. RB2D dot velocity. Every instance has to be changed to this. Okay. Yep, simple change. Simple change. This should work fine. It should always be sending it up, so alright. Yep, less than 2 lines of code. Uh-oh. Wait, what the hell happened? Okay. Alright, moment of truth. Go up. Okay. I have to actually make it bounce. Yoink. Alright, there we go. So it's going to come down and it's going to go back up. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah. That's story of my life. Be staring at the problem and still miss it. Very, very standard. All right. Now, I'm gonna take a break. Finally. Uh, mm, So you know what? I think that might be enough for today. Just before that, I have to do this really annoying thing I didn't think through. These are all like tied to these aren't like in every function in every ball like by default. So to put them in here. See this? That's all like yeah. Okay. This I want to give it that. Okay, potato. Potatoes is special. So let's just knock back. Okay. And what if I just I see I need to when the ball hits the wall. Good. Hmm. I think I might not be able to control the speed up from like the bounce because that's a rigid body collision thing. It's a Unity thing. And oh, I can't control it. I don't know how. I think that's a better way of putting it. Yeah, but oh, anyway, I did what I had to do. But anyway, I will stop streaming and yeah, I'll see you later.